Start a new vlog. Start a new vlog. Start a new vlog. So we're starting a new vlog now. I am in the middle of reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. Here I am. Here's my lovely, lovely bookmark. Look at how gorgeous that bookmark is. Love it. MindDaisies is her store name on Etsy. I'll link her down below. She's also a booktuber. I took it out of my page and now I don't know where I am. Anyway, we are continuing to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I'm very excited about it. No complaints. As said before, I haven't read anything since I ended the last vlog. So we just met Rysand, and he's like evil night court and fairyland, and it's getting kind of juicy. Like it's not adult romance juicy, but it's kind of juicy and it's nice. God, where am I? So the goal of this vlog is to finish this book and start this one, A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. This is also a book one in a trilogy. I think I'm just starting a bunch of series. The first book in a series. I have 3 first books in a series, these 2 and this one, that I'm trying to read this month. And then, hey, maybe we'll know which series we're gonna start in 2021. That would be cool. So there's the goal. Let's get going. Let's go. Monday. I finished A Court of Thorns and Roses last night, and if I thought it was juicy yesterday, I just didn't even know what to expect, really. And I just enjoyed it much more than I thought I did, and I'm still mulling it over as to what rating I want to give it, because obviously I enjoyed it. Obviously, maybe not obviously, but I do want to continue on with this series. I was kind of sad that I didn't already have the next one, but it intrigue, I'm interested. I feel like this had the opportunity to be very self-contained. It didn't, but not in a bad way either. Like, I feel like the way it set up what could be the next book, I can assume, and maybe further plot lines, they set it up very naturally. I am curious to see where this goes. Yeah, still mulling it over in regards to a star rating. It was very predictable, I guess, in the sense of things that were going to happen. I mean, there was one thing that happened that I did not see coming, but it wasn't like it was story changing or real, like, big deal. I'm sure anyone probably could have seen it coming, but I didn't see it coming. It was an easy read. An easy, lovely, almost I wouldn't even say it's a guilty pleasure. It's just one of those things you read because you like all the bits, but it's nothing too new, nothing too outrageous, nothing you haven't really seen before. It's just playing the hits, You're just popping in a favorite CD is what it's like. So not in a bad way, because I enjoyed it. They played my hits. Juicy bits. Loved it. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to pick up, after I finish filming 2 other videos today, A Discovery of Witches. I really don't know much about this. An irresistible tale of wizardry, science, and forbidden love, which is super cute, and it looks like that this witch falls in love with a vampire, possibly. I think this is Dark Academia? Ooh, we don't know. I think so. Tell me in the comments. But I really am excited to read this. If you saw I forgot what video I said it in, but basically I had this book as a library book, I think when it first came out when I was in high school, and never read it, but now I have it, and I'm excited to actually read it. So we're gonna do that. And I have decided on this bookmark for A Discovery of Witches. Here, let's do this. Boom. See it? See it? See it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. MindDaisies, Etsy shop, link down below. Super lovely. Okay. And that's my update. I'll tell you more things after I read this book. Okay. It's Wednesday, my dudes, and I didn't vlog yesterday. I think there are a few bits and pieces, but I didn't really vlog. It was a fairly uneventful day. I read. I edited 2 videos, got those uploaded. Applied for financial aid. Oh, it was riveting. And, oh, so I actually read like 50 pages of this book. It's, when you take into account that this is nearly a 600-page book, 50 pages doesn't really seem like that big of a deal, but I was pretty stoked, especially because I was kind of having a hard time getting into it, not for any fault of its own, but I am hung up on A Court of Thorns and Roses. So that's what I've been thinking about, and I know that what's-her-face, Feyre, ends up with Rysand, but we don't know why or how, but I think I have a theory, and I hope I'm right, and that's really all I think about now when I have a moment. But this is actually not bad. So I know why I didn't get into it as a high schooler, because this is very much like academia, and we're in a library and we're researching, and that's really the setting. That's it. That's all. What's her name? Diana? That's all Diana does. She goes to the library and she reads manuscripts, and they're old. And so high school me was like, yeah, I have enough school in my life. I don't need this. But now that I'm an adult, I can enjoy this because it's not what I'm studying. Let's see. So we have Diana, the main character. She's a descendant of witches. We have Matthew, who is a vampire, and he's like... It has already been stated within the first 50 pages that Matthew is like kind of a misogynist. It's interesting because it is something that was just said, right? Like, it's not like he's treating Diana bad or he's treating other women around him bad that we've seen. It is a story that was told about him. So we'll see how all of that information plays out. I'm just gonna cry if this isn't a good love story, because I really need it after Feyre. I don't even know who... Feyre's with Tamlin at the end of the first book, and she's not even who I'm thinking about being. But I am enjoying the atmosphere, I'm enjoying the tone, I'm enjoying the main character, especially when this is like so much of an obvious thing, right? Like, she's from a long line of witches who hail from Salem, but she doesn't want to be a witch, but she's studying alchemy, and, you know, so she has the potential to be annoying and irritating, but she's not, so that's good. And Matthew is just... he's just Matthew so far. I hope his characteristics actually even out, and if he is, like, sexist, then, like, I'd hope that there's more of us seeing that, and if he's not, I hope there's a reason why it was brought up. So we're gonna go ahead and read, and let's see how much we can get done. Good morning. Good. Oh my god, there's an ambulance. Well, there goes my happy time, happy moment. Hello, where are you? You're there. Hello. Okay. This is... okay? Wow. I know I've been in somewhat of a book hangover since the Starless Sea, but I didn't expect to like this book either. I mean, not the way that I'm liking it, right? Okay, so vampires are my favorite monster. Now there's an ambulance and a fire truck next door. Vampire is my favorite monster, but in this, there are humans, vampires, witches, and daemons, you know, that like stylized version of demon. Okay. And then it's also like super dark academia, okay? Super academia. Like, it's dark only because there are those supernatural beings, but mainly we're in a school all day. A freaking library. And there's so much book left, but I feel like we've got to the climax. I don't know. And then like there was a reveal. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be like the big reveal, but it felt like a huge reveal to me. I like freaked out and everything. These vampires are different. So if Anne Rice's vampires were philosophical but depressed, Deborah Harkness's vampires are really just philosophical. And they're not really depressed. Like, this is really different to read, like, mature love story. Like, they haven't even had sex, and I'm all caught up on, like, everything else that's going on and how intimate they are and how close their relationship is. We're talking about intimacy, close, and how intimate their relationship is, and I take a step back and I'm like, they haven't even spent the night together, you know? Like, it's very different, the tone and the way the relationship is presented, as opposed to something like A Court of Thorns and Roses. And because it's interesting as well, right? Because A Court of Thorns and Roses is technically for a young adult, and this is much more adult than it is young adult, because there's no fantastical elements. We're talking about history, and we're talking about alchemy, and how chemistry and biology and philosophy all kind of just mesh together, and it's like, it's a thinker. And I love it. I really do. That's my style, is super thought-provoking kind of ways. It's just crazy to me, the elements that are and are not included, being that this is more of an adult novel. Her name is Diana, and at first I didn't like it, and then they started relating her to Diana, goddess of the hunt, and I was like, ooh, girl, yes. And so Diana and Matthew, the witch and the vampire. Like, I say the word delicious, and I mean it in a few different ways, right? Like, A Court of Thorns and Roses, delicious. A Discovery of Witches, delicious. Delicious. These relationships, they're so different. And I don't like necessarily hate one or the other, but I very much do love the mature relationship. It just kind of felt like the way a relationship actually develops, you know? Instead of just like, you know, talking about what happened today, or you look beautiful, or, you know, like, let's talk about the universe and philosophy and our place in it. Just so cute. So I do really like this book, and I had to stop reading it last night because I was exhausted. But also I had read nearly 200 pages and felt like like it's still going, but not in a bad way, right? Like, I feel like we're at the climax. I feel like things should start like getting there, but they're not, right? There's so much more story left. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen at all. So that's the whole thing, right? They're trying to figure out their origin stories, like who was the first vampire, the first witch, how did daemons come to be? Because like daemons are born of humans. Human parents have a daemon. Like once they're like 12 or 13, once they go through puberty, they turn into a daemon. And then witches can be born to witches, but just because you have witch parents doesn't mean you will be a witch, right? Okay? And then vampires, someone has to turn the human into a vampire, as we are comfortable with that information. So when a vampire turns a person into another vampire, they become the parent of that vampire. So if Matthew turned like, Diana into a vampire, he'd be her father. And so that's where I'm at. And that where they are is they're going to meet Matthew's vampire mom, the lady who turned him into a vampire. And so all I'm thinking, right, is like, okay, if I got turned into a vampire, I'm going to turn my husband into a vampire because I want him to live forever with me. But I want him to be, like, my partner, not my child. You know, is that making sense? Like, I mean, maybe if you have that kind of relationship in the beginning, but to just say, like, flat out who you turn into a vampire is your child, it kind of puts a strain on any kind of romantic relationship you might have with a human that you want to turn into a vampire, right? Do you remember? Oh god, the vlog. It's falling off. I know as soon as I start to sing that my train of thought is gone, and this little checkup has turned into me rambling. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna drink the rest of my coffee because it's delightful. And gonna read. I'm gonna post a little on Instagram. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe not. Do you remember the 21st night of September? All right. Hello. God, maybe I should hold you properly. I shouldn't be holding you at all. I should have you on a prop. But I don't, so... It's Friday? Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. I read a little bit more of Discovery of Witches last night. It was great. It's one of those books where I don't realize how many pages I've read until, like, I look at the page number, because I just keep turning them. So delicious. It's a really good book. Really good. I didn't expect it to be this good. I mean, I expected it to be fine. I just didn't expect to love it. But it's Friday today, and I am in a crap mood, so got a face mask on, and we're gonna have some tea, plan some videos. Probably all we're gonna do. I wanted to film videos today, but I'm in a bad mood, so that'll be no fun for anyone. All right, morning update over. I'll see you when I have my tea. right. Cheers. Welcome to Saturday. Today is Saturday. I'm still having some of my raspberry zinger tea. Celestial. Amazing. Very good. Not what this vlog is about. This is the book that I finished last night. Oh my god, you guys. Like, why is BookTube and Bookstagram obsessed with one author or one series? You know what I'm talking about. Why are they obsessed with one thing when there are so many other good things going on? And I don't feel like everything is getting the praise that it should, right? Okay, everyone has their own opinion. That's fine. It's not an opinion to say that A Discovery of Witches has done something that I have not read before. I've never read something like this before. I'm not sure if even the 3-act structure is there. Like, I'm sitting here thinking and wondering about what happened in this book. It was so good. 5 stars. 5 stars. And I think I finally understand what the difference between a 5-star and a 4-star might be. And I think it is books that do something different, right? Okay, I can't imagine something like A Discovery of Witches being written by anyone else, or me having read this somewhere else. I haven't yet. Not ever before have I read something like this. Dark academia is not a genre that I typically get into, but I'm into it. I'm officially into it. Maybe that'll change once I actually go back to college, but oh my god, okay? Oh my gosh. So good, so good. And like, it was long. It's 570 pages. This is a huge book, but it was delightful. It was absolutely amazing, and I loved all the bits of it, right? I love the dark academia bits. I love the bits of romance. I love the bits of, because you know it's a forbidden romance. That's our favorite. So forbidden romance, and we've got vampires and witches and magic systems and deep government, like, so not even just government regarding the creatures that are in this world, but also like the history and like how where vampires were in the history and what they've done and what all of the so they're making a TV show out of this, and I just don't know how that's even gonna go. Like, I'm surprised that it made it into book form, really, you know? Like, sometimes stories just feel like, how did you even get that down on paper? You know, like, it was kind of crazy, all that I read. How did you get it on paper? So, finished, and it's Saturday. So I'm gonna end the vlog there, because we have officially finished 2 books, right? 2 books? I think I've officially finished 2 books in this vlog. Look at that. There they are. Here we go. We started 2 series in this vlog. That's exciting. And I'm getting the rest of these for Christmas, and I already have the rest of these. So I'm probably just gonna continue. I know this vlog was supposed to be the recommendation reading vlog or something. It didn't end up being that. It's just a reading vlog. It's just a reading vlog. Here, we can name it, let's start a few series. Let's start series reading vlog. There you go. That's this reading vlog, okay? All right, so I finished 2 books this week, and in case you want to know what's coming up next, book 2, Shadow of Night of the All Souls trilogy is what I'm going to be reading next. But we gotta go edit a vlog first, so let's go. Oh yeah, I have to do an outro. So I hope you guys had fun during this vlog. I know it was kind of a short one, but I hope you had fun anyway, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye!